Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
I'm gonna open the hood, go under here, release lever, there's a little indicator, a little pictograph of a car. And the release lever for the hood is here. Lift up on the hood, find the safety. It's right here above the grille, so push it to the passenger side. And just put the prop rod up. You can put your hood in the service position by lifting it up. And then if you fall down here, you put the prop rod in this extra little hole here on the hood. And we'll let that sit there. Now your hood's open higher and you've got some more space to work. We're gonna remove the airbox. So we'll start over here at the intake duct. This has some push clips here, so I'll use a push clip tool, pry them out. Just pop them up. Do the same for both. And this will pull right out and lift up. Put that aside. I'm going to loosen this hose clamp. You can either use a flat-bladed screwdriver or I'm going to use an 8mm socket. I think using the socket and ratchet's easier, but if you don't have access to it, just use a flat-bladed screwdriver. Just loosen it up, slide it off, and unplug the mass airflow meter here. Push it in the lock, pull it out. Might have to hold on to the box. You don't need to remove it from this airbox, you can just unplug it. So there's a stud with a nut here holding in the airbox. I'm going to loosen that up with a ratcheting wrench. It's 10mm. If it's loose enough, I'll take it off with my fingers. If I can get my fingers in here. It's still kind of tight. It's a little bit rusty, so I'll keep taking it off. I'll try not to drop it. Put that aside so we'll use it. So there's a 10mm bolt down here. I'm going to use a 10mm socket and a long extension. I'm just going to take it all the way out and make it a little bit easier. Just pull the airbox up and out. It sometimes might be, this one wasn't clipped, but it should be clipped on this power steering line here. If it is, just pop it out. And kind of maneuver it out of the engine compartment. Try not to pull any hoses out with it. So I'll reinstall the airbox. Just kind of feed it back into the fender well here. Just maneuver it around some hoses and wires. Surely I'll break the mass airflow sensor wire. Put that stud in the opening there. So make sure you don't lose your hose clamp here. And make sure you put the bolt part where you can reach it. So usually like that. And we'll line this up here, push it over. This will help you get it into place. This power steering line clips into this hook right here. Put this bolt down into here. Tighten it up. Once I feel it get tight, stop. Reinstall this nut here. A little tricky because my hand wants to push the airbox away as I'm trying to thread it on. Just get it started. Just thread it on as far as I can go, and then I'll use my ratcheting wrench to finish it up. And I'll just get it tight, just snug it up. Don't have to over tighten it. Once you feel it get tight, you can stop. And then we'll find our mass airflow meter plug. It's very important you don't forget to plug this back in. Click when it locks in place. So tighten up our hose clamp. Just feel it get tight, stop. These little push clips, they've got a little rubber grommet on them. I'm just gonna take it off. Just simply slide it off and I'll push it back in where it originally went. This will make it easier to reinstall with these already in here. Now push them in place. Do the same for the other one. So now this part will fit into the airbox. We'll slide it in. We'll line it up on the radiator support. Put the push clips in. Job is complete.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.